President Trump urging Tehran to negotiate a nuclear deal, quote, before there is nothing left. This after Israel strikes on Iran's missile and nuclear sites. Let's bring in Michael Oren. He's a former Israeli ambassador to the United States. He wrote in the Free Press yesterday, and here you are with us today. And overnight, this action happened. As I understand it, been planned for a long time. And as you said, Iran has long passed the red line that was drawn by Netanyahu before the United Nations in terms of enrichment. And they felt that this was the time they had to go in. How close were they, the Iranians, and maybe they still are, but to having a nuclear weapon and that enrichment that they needed?
Well, good to be with you, Dana and Bill. Iran was on the verge of becoming a nuclear power, and this is a regime that swears weekly, if not daily, to destroy our state, the Jewish state, has empowered and equipped proxies, Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis, with tens of thousands of rockets to do just that, destroy us. And so Israel saw Iran's ability to make a nuclear weapon within a matter of days as an existential threat. And at the end of the day, for Israeli leaders, it was a no-brainer. There was really no choice but to go ahead and do this, and do it in a way that would be a knockout punch. You know, I'm a certain generation that remembers the end of Godfather 1, where, you know, the heads of the 5 families are knocked off. Well, Israel last night, eliminated the military leadership of Iran, including nuclear scientists who had the know-how to make these bombs. In addition to eliminating Iran's nuclear facilities, certainly in Natanz, one of them, it's a major enrichment facility, perhaps with other facilities as well. And I think most significantly, Iran's ability to pummel Israel with ballistic missiles. They has about 2,000 missiles that pack warheads of about 2,000 tons of TNT. It can take down not just a building, but a neighborhood. And we were ordered into our safe rooms, our bomb shelters last night around 2 o'clock in the morning. But a couple hours ago, the Army said, get out of your safe rooms. And you can look out my window. I'm near the sea here, and everyone's on the beach. And I think that's a very, very significant development.
Well, Michael, on that note, there are reports about air raid sirens in northern Israel. That would seem to indicate, if that's the case, that area would come under attack from possibly rockets or missiles fired from southern Lebanon on behalf of Hezbollah. Well, we have not confirmed that. We're just reading the alerts we're getting here. Have you heard anything from that part of the country?
We have not, and there's been no sirens in Tel Aviv, and certainly Tel Aviv would be the primary target of any Iranian retaliation if Iran could retaliate. You mentioned earlier in your broadcast that they launched 100 drone rockets or aircraft at us. They were taken down before they actually exited Iranian territory. That is in contrast to the 2 major missile attacks that Iran launched against us in 2024, which they fired 700 huge ballistic missiles at us. It's a huge downgrading, immense downgrading. So we don't know. All the prognostications about the Israeli action precipitating a regional war at this point seem grossly overblown.
Michael Oren, thank you so much.
Yes,
we'll continue
to
draw upon your expertise as this develops.